PeterMD versus Hone Health. Which one actually works better? Well, I've tried both and I've got a lot to say about them. So, stick around because I'll tell you what worked for me, what didn't, and how they actually really feel when you're actually using their stuff instead of reading reviews online. And if you want to check them out later, there are links right down in the description, or you can scan the QR code on the screen to grab the best deal on whichever one you want to try. So let's start with PeterMD. This one's kind of the OG when it comes to men's telemedicine. They've been around longer, and you can tell they've got their system figured out. The whole thing is designed to make your life easier. You fill out their information online, you talk to an actual licensed doctor, and everything from the lab work to your prescription happens without you even having to step foot in a clinic. It's the kind of setup that works for guys who just want to fix their issue, feel better, and move on with their lives. Their main thing is testosterone replacement therapy. But they've also got meds for other men's health stuff like erectile dysfunction, hair loss, and even weight management. So it's not just one size fits all. It's more like they cover the main problems that most guys are dealing with once they hit their 30s or 40s. And what I like is that their treatments come in different forms: injections, pills, and creams. So they're pretty flexible. Most people stick with the injections because that's where you get the most consistent results. But if you're afraid of needles, they've got options. What I liked about PeterMD was how fast and simple the process was. Like, no unnecessary steps, no weird waiting periods. You do your labs, chat with the doctor, and the meds show up at your door not long after. It's very get in, get out, get results. And I respect that. Sometimes I feel like companies overcomplicate the whole thing, but PeterMD just makes it work. Now, on the other side, there's Hone Health. And I've got to say, this feels like the newer, sleeker version of men's health services. It's not just about testosterone. It's about your overall well-being. Hone Health looks at the whole picture. Your energy levels, sleep, stress, diet, all of it, and builds a plan around that. You're not just getting testosterone injections. You're getting a kind of health roadmap to adjust over time. It's like the difference between getting a haircut and getting a full-on makeover. Their onboard process feels like a deep dive. They make you really look at your health habits, your hormone levels, even how you're feeling day to day. And yeah, it takes a little longer to get started, but you can tell they care about getting things right from the beginning. Once you're in, the steps is clean and organized. They ship everything you need: the testosterone, the needles, and the alcohol wipes, all neatly packaged, and they check in on you too, which is something I actually appreciate. Now, let me be real for a second. When I first tried both, I noticed differences immediately. With PeterMD, the whole process, signing up, the first dose, was lightning fast. I barely had time before everything was ready to go. For anyone who doesn't like waiting around, PeterMD just nails it. You can literally go from thinking, maybe I should look into this, to I've got my treatment in hand within weeks. Hone Health took longer, but it's because they go more into detail. It's slower, yeah, but it feels also more personal. So if you're impatient like me, PeterMD wins the speed round. But if you want someone to take their time and really understand your situation, Hone gets the edge. Then comes the part that really matters: how meds work. With PeterMD, I started feeling the effects after a couple of weeks. My energy came back, workouts felt easier, and my mood evened out. It was that steady, predictable kind of improvement that makes you realize, okay, this stuff is working. No weird side effects, no up and down days, just smooth progress. It felt solid, like something you could stick around with long term and not worry about surprises. Hone Health, though, took a slightly different route. Their team followed up regularly, asked about my energy, my sleep, and even how I was handling stress. After a few check-ins, they adjusted my dose slightly, and that tweak made a noticeable difference. Those improvements felt more fine-tuned, like they were dialing into my results instead of just giving me a standard dose. It's that extra level of attention that made Hone stand out in that area. So, for customization and ongoing support, Hone Health definitely takes the point there. But here's where PeterMD really shines again. Pricing. Their packaging are straightforward and affordable compared to a lot of others in the space. You know exactly what you're paying for, and it's not loaded with extras you might not even use. Hone Health, on the other hand, is a bit pricier. You're paying for the personalization coach and lifestyle guidance, a deeper monitoring. All good stuff, but it adds up. So if you're just looking for the effects of TRT that doesn't drain your wallet, PeterMD takes this one easily. At this point, I'd say it's 2 wins each. PeterMD gets points for simplicity and affordability, while Hone Health wins its support and personalization. And that honestly sums it up perfectly because they're both good and they just apply to different kinds of people. PeterMD is like that non-nonsense friend who got straight to the point. Hone Health is like the one who checks in on you, makes sure you're doing okay, and helps you fine-tune things so you get the best out of it. Now, if you're somebody who knows testosterone replacement therapy, PeterMD might be the easier way to get started. The process won't overwhelm you, and you'll get results pretty fast. But if you're someone who likes to have all your data tracked and wants to know every detail about how your body's responding, Hone Health is probably going to be the better pick. They're more hands-on and more interactive. They help you squeeze out every bit of your benefits out of your treatment. After using both for a good stretch of time, I can say that neither one disappoints me. They just have different strengths. PeterMD felt effective and convenient, while Hone Health felt more like a guided program that adapts to you as you go. It's really about what fits your lifestyle better. Some guys want a steady, low-maintenance setup, and some want a team that keeps them in the loop every step of the way. So if you want to try either one for yourself, check out the links in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to get the best price available, whichever one you're leaning toward. But now I've got to ask, if you've tried PeterMD or Hone Health yourself, what was your experience like? Did you feel one worked better for you? Drop a comment below.